So here's a question I'm answering: if we can use popular mainstream music in our YouTube videos. The answer is yes, for some of us. Now, really quickly, you might know that for now, traditionally, YouTube has a music library of free songs that we all can use and put on our YouTube video. Everyone, whether you're part of the YouTube partner program or not, everyone has access to this music. Now, if you don't use that music and use popular music or use a music that's owned by someone else, you run a risk of even having a copyright claim where they the way that works, that they put their music in this database system, and so it automatically can detect if one of their songs is being used in a YouTube video, in which case the copyright owner have a series of rights. They can either pull the video, they can issue you a strike, which is the worst thing they can do revenue share, but it's up to them. So it's always a risk if you use music that's not in the music library. So what's new now is YouTube started this creator music program. Now here's the limitations of the creator music program, because those are limits. One, you have to be a US based creator. Two, you have to be a member of the YouTube partner program, and then three, you have to have beta access. Beta means like they're just testing out. There's alpha, beta, and then they release it to everyone. So those are the three first hurdles you have to get over to use it. Now, if you do have access to it, yay, good for you. So I did a video here showing people how to walk through it. But since I did that video, it's changed since then. So this is great. How it works now is that you'll get three options when you go into creator music. And you're going to see the free versions. Then you're going to see a licensable category. So license meaning you can use anywhere between $0 cost to whatever the cost is. And the license, when you click it, tells you the parameters, meaning like how much of the songs you can use, how long your video has to be, is it limited to countries, whatever the limits are, they're in there. And the third one, other than free and licensable, is revenue share. The way the revenue share is, I think you have to have a video be 3 minutes or longer, and you can only use 30 seconds of that clip, which is fine. So if you're doing vlogs, if you're doing a long video, sometimes you only want a little bit for like interludes, for intros and outros and transitions anyway. So that's really cool. And you don't have to do anything. You just pick the song. With the rev share, you don't even have to like download the license. You just go ahead and use the song as is. And if it's make sure you recognize it, and YouTube recognizes you click it and it's licensable, that's fine. You'll see the songs listed underneath the title. Watching the video, the titles of the song goes up below it. So yeah, it's there. So those are the options: license, free, and then revenue share. And the revenue share also tells you the parameters. And the other thing you should know is that YouTube gives you access depending on who you are. So I have different access than someone else, different creators. I know the versions of what the basis is for who gets what, but everyone doesn't have the same. So I might have license to Frank Ocean's Pink and White, but someone else may not have it, so yeah, there it is. And the other only thing is that you can only use one song per video. You can't buy the license and use it for multiple videos. And also you can't use that song as part of a brand deal. So for example, I have a brand deal with Coca-Cola. I can't use that song as part of a brand deal, because that's essentially Coca-Cola getting around having to purchase a full expensive license. The rates that they have is just for us. The terms of the license says it's only for content creators, for our use, for our videos. So those are the things, the restrictions I can think of. There are others out there, but for the most part, if you meet those three parameters right now, you can start using content and popular music and mainstream music, and which is great, because we know that sometimes one reason make people resonate more with a video is the fact that nostalgic, the seeing or hearing something that's familiar to them. So there you go. So that's how content creator, the YouTube music creator music beta program, whatever it's called, works. So good luck to you. And if you have more tips like this, keep scrolling. I have lots of advice like this one here. Got.